Want to say good morning to all my loving, blessed people of the earth. Of the earth. Not just Florida or the United States, but of the earth. Not just Republicans or Green Party or Democrats or independents, but of the earth. How y'all doing? And so, in the end, God is good. Some of us understand that no matter what happens, we're going to be okay. But I don't mind waking up sharing information, sharing awareness. And so I've been seeing a lot of people still very, very critical. Most of the time it's black people that look just like you. They actually acknowledge that they don't look up anything. They actually acknowledge that they don't have any information on paper, just through different links and different people with Trump derangement syndrome. I do want to give a shout out to all of the supporters who've been joining on the lives, joining in sometimes on what it looked like be clash. You know, sometimes people are giving references, sometimes people are taking references from me, going into the DMs, passing serious links for serious awareness. Because when people tell you they want to know and they're not highly informed, you should actually appreciate it and look to give them good information, not watered down information that you depend on. Joy Reid has come out and say, hey, I don't literally do any research on my own. I literally wait for people. She's on her own page talking about, well, I heard the Democrats are going a different way. I don't care. I'll just wait for y'all to tell me. And then I will tell all of my dummies that listen to me every day, the millions and millions of black women that actually look up to me and support me every day. That is how Joy Reid's approached this situation. You have the Joy Reids. This is what I don't understand about my people. You have the Joy Reids. I understand she's black. You want to support her. You have the Whoopies. Understand that Color Purple, it had a script. So how black is Whoopi? We don't really know. So that was a script. You have the Don Lemons. You have the Breakfast Clubs in New York, the Charlemagnes and the Envies. You have the Slim Guy, the Ricky Smileys. You have all of these black shows that target you just to slap you and tell you to listen to us as we listen to our masters. Now, there is a Candace Owens. I just want my black people to understand this, since it seems to have something to do with skin. So there is a Candace. There is a Sage Steele, who was also fired for actually being a real strong individual. Fired from ESPN for standing up for women's rights and everything else, gets no support. But there is somebody that you can listen to if you're only looking for skin color. So there is a Sage Steele, there is a Candace Owens. Let's see, who else? I don't know a lot of them. And the more and the more of them that actually pops up, they probably will get silenced. I just want to say, for those who are jumping on these things, these vines where the message comes down. If you're in that link to where you get a text message every day about what to say, how to say it, how to defend Joe Biden, what are you going to do next? Even today, I got, people, puppet masters, texting me about how wrong I am and about how scary Project 2025 still is after we've had class on Project 2025, reading it from the document itself. And so many people are grateful for that. And then so many people are still trying to use the boogeyman tactics to say, you got to read it. You got to read it. And I'm asking them, what page? What line? What specific part are you talking about? So I can go and find out what is scaring you. What about helping your children and protecting your children scares you so much? Are you harassing and doing something harmful to your own child? Because if you're not, then the things in Project 2025 should not scare you. The 4 things listed in the foreword should not scare you. All right? Oh, okay. So it shows that you know nothing about the Constitution, or you don't care about your children, or you just have Trump derangement syndrome. You need to decide which one is holding you back the most from the truth. And just because you support truth, don't mean you support Trump. You have to separate the difference. You have to separate that. You have to. And so for those who just love Joe Biden, all of the poor common people at home waiting for talking points from fake news media, from fake CNN, from fake MSNBC, from fake ABC, what are you going to do now that you see billionaires coming out saying, fake news, you lied to me? Biden donors, Biden supporters, Biden administration, people speaking for Biden lied to us as billionaires and supporters, and now they're taking that support. What are you going to do now? How are you going to continue to sound smart among your people, since sounding smart is more important than actually being right and passing out good information for true awareness, which could be very detrimental to your family, to your children? I mean, we're talking about education here. We're talking about a school board of education that just flew the other flag, a flag with all kinds of colors, and has nothing to do with educating our children. The same children that are behind in all four important things of education, and what do they call these things? Yeah, these parts of education, but yet and still they're failing in those. But yet and still we want to push on them, that thing, that gender curiosity education. So anyway, school board of education, that's very important. So instead of watching billionaires tell you how they're taking their money back and you waiting for another lie, you're waiting for another way to go, realize how stupid you sound when millionaires and billionaires are literally telling you, we made a mistake, Joe Biden is horrible. What are you going to do now? Who are you going to go to for your information? The same people, the same powerful people that paid and were powerful enough to pay the fake news media to help you stay dumb, stay asleep, keep your eyes closed and only your ears open to those channels, are the same people that are now saying, we made a mistake, no way. Matter of fact, they're saying no freaking way. And you're still sitting down caught saying, you gotta read Project 2025. Oh my God, Joe Biden is so great for America. All of your handlers are saying different now. They're changing course. So I'm saying that for some of y'all could still sound smart if you want to. You have to actually keep up with the talking points of the Democrats. You have to get in line with that text message that tells you what to do and when to do it and how to do it and how fast to do it, how to say it, when to say it, because they've turned down another road and you're still talking on the same old, weak, dead talking points. I'm letting you know you've been misinformed, and the people who misinformed you are now saying, we misinformed you. They're actually saying it different. They're acting like they've been telling you the truth this whole time, and now they're acting like they're trying to show you a Joe Biden they've been showing you. Even Charlemagne them talked yesterday about how much they've been trying to tell us about how bad Joe Biden was. That's what we got to do. Remember the fake news media. Remember the liars that came to you dressed up in black skin, and they were just as rotten to the core as any other person who wore a white sheet 50 years ago, 60, 70 years ago. That's all the Breakfast Club in New York is, or wherever they are. The Charlemagnes and the other guy. We have a Breakfast Club in Tampa Bay. Shout out to the boys in Tampa Bay, the Breakfast Club in Tampa Bay. They actually hash things out right on the show. They actually cover real topics. They actually have real opinions and come with real awareness and let the voters decide themselves. You know, instead of coming to us with some push button talking points, some text message that goes out to all people and they have to run with it like robots, like Joy Reid. We got to get away from that. My people got to cover up the name, because that's how sick people are these days, you know. They're called, I mean, you could give them some good information. If they disagree, a Democrat will get you fired because he or she hates Trump that much. When all I'm doing, you don't even have to say Trump's name. It's about which way this party is going, which way that party is going. That's all. And right now, it's good to say I don't want to vote, but you're part of the problem. At this point, you have to admit, you can't stand it. If you're a Trump fan, you want Trump back in, and you can't stand another 4 years of Biden. And if you're a Biden fan, you want Biden to stay in, and you can't stand another administration under Trump. So either way it goes, people have to vote. So I thank God that I have enough courage, strength, and love for the people to come on here and try my best to give informed information For my brother Showroom Shine, my brother JJ, those are two Democrats who come on here and they wrestle with me relentlessly. But I tell you one thing, I appreciate it, and I always am willing to wrestle, because they actually come with references and with a bit of information that tells me I am looking up stuff, and I do care. I am trying to bring the truth. Where they are getting it from, I don't know. But I appreciate the fact that they will actually try to share real stuff with me, instead of just, don't listen to people that just try to tell you, be scared of this, be scared of that. Oh, you better find out what they, no, tell me. Don't tell me to go find out. Tell me where you're finding it at. Tell me where you're getting the information. As long as you let people know that you don't know, they're willing to tell you anything. They will tell you the moon has landed. They will tell you 5 more people are going to the moon tomorrow. They will tell you anything as long as they know you don't know. The minute you tell them, I read this, I am informed on this, they try to find another boogeyman to talk to you about. Watch out for those lame-ass people. Keep them out of your ear. Keep them out of your face. And in the end, understand that if you got God in your life, it don't matter what them fools do. I'm going to be straight either way. God is good. Go with God. If possible, bless somebody today with a word of encouragement, with a word of kindness, with a word of strength, with a word of power. It might be $1 to get something to eat. It might be a morsel out of your own food to give them for hunger. Bless somebody today. Let them say, hey, I thank God for you. I don't know why you knew. I don't know why you came. I don't know how you came. I don't know how you knew I needed this, but I thank God for you. And you'll see that blessing come back tenfold. Trust me, I know. I'm a witness. I'm out of here. God is good. Man, it's amazing to me how idiotic people choose to stay and remain idiotic. And not only that, but share their idiocy even when they know they're wrong. But it is their feelings. And I will leave you with the comment that our sisters used to say all the time in the hood. Get out your feelings. Get out of your dang feelings and make conscious decisions for the future of your children and the future of America if you're going to stay here. Because if you're black, everything that goes bad, remember, you're going to catch more of the brunt of that badness than the average person in America. Remember that. God is good. I'm out.